Welcome to our Sentiment Analysis Marketing Accelerator demo in Alteryx. Sentiment analysis is a use case of natural language processing (NLP) and comes under the category of text classification. To put it simply, sentiment analysis involves classifying a text into various sentiments such as positive or negative, happy, sad or neutral, etc. Our approach is very simple and based on three tenets. 1. Earn trust. 2. Be business outcomes focused. 3. Execute flawlessly. In a world where data meets music, where algorithms uncover the emotions behind the lyrics, comes an exciting journey into the realm of data science and pop music. Welcome to a captivating journey through the emotions of Taylor Swift's music. In this video, we'll dive into the world of data science and sentiment analysis to uncover the evolving mood behind Taylor Swift's albums. Alteryx Designer, the industry-leading data analytics and visualization tool, has revolutionized the way we extract insights from complex data sets. Now, it's time to unleash its power in the realm of music. Can we truly understand the emotional roller coaster Taylor Swift takes us on through her songs? With the power of text mining and sentiment analysis, we will find out. From the catchy tunes of her early days to the heartfelt ballads of today, we will analyze the sentiment of Taylor Swift's songwriting and see how it has transformed over the years. Do you ever feel happy, free, confused, and lonely at the same time? Well, Taylor Swift does. Her lyrics have captured a myriad of emotions, positive, negative, and everything in between. By applying advanced sentiment analysis techniques, we can determine the overall mood of each album, uncovering the emotional landscapes that Taylor Swift has painted with her music. From the exuberant energy of Fearless to the introspective depths of Folklore, we'll explore how Taylor Swift's songwriting sentiment has evolved throughout her career. So get ready to dive deep into Taylor Swift's musical journey and witness the power of data in understanding the sentiment behind her heartfelt melodies. We will explore on how to work on sentiment analysis, which will determine song sentiment with text mining using Alteryx. Now let's start with data preparation and analysis process using Alteryx Designer. We'll now explore how Alteryx Designer empowers us to unlock the sentiment behind Taylor Swift's albums. To begin our analysis, we will download a dataset from GitHub containing Taylor Swift's lyrics. With the help of Alteryx Designer, we will structure the data using the Input tool, organizing each lyric record with its corresponding song and album information. Since we want to focus on album sentiment, we will use the Filter tool to exclude singles and EP from our dataset. We then join in additional data on the album release dates to gain a comprehensive view. Next, we will harness the power of Alteryx Designer's text pre-processing tool from the Intelligence Suite. This tool seamlessly prepares our data for further analysis, including generating word clouds to visualize the sentiment of Taylor Swift's lyrics. To ensure informative word clouds, we will filter out stop words using the text pre-processing tool. We even customize the list of stop words to exclude filler words like and oh and ah, providing a clearer representation of the lyrical content. For those curious, the default stop words list used by Alteryx Designer can be found on GitHub. We augmented this list with additional stop words based on our analysis needs. With our data prepped and stop words filtered out, we are ready to delve into sentiment analysis. Alteryx Designer allows us to measure the emotional tones present in Taylor Swift's lyrics. By analyzing the sentiment scores of each lyric, we can gain insights into the overall mood of Taylor Swift's albums, providing a deeper understanding of the emotional journey woven within her songs. Join us as we unravel the sentiments behind Taylor Swift's music, leveraging the power of Alteryx Designer to extract meaningful insights from her captivating lyrics. Now let's dive in and understand our sentiment analysis process and the decision to analyze at the song level. To begin, we will use Alteryx Designer's sentiment analysis tool to determine the sentiment of each lyric. As the lyrics were already structured on a sentence level, we can opt not to use the text pre-processing tool, following the guidance from the sentiment analysis tool documentation. The sentiment analysis output provides us with valuable insights. Each lyric's sentiment score was broken down into negative, neutral, and positive categories. The score ranged from 0 to 1, with 0 representing the least alignment with that sentiment and 1 representing the highest. The compound score captured the overall sentiment of each field. A score of -1 indicated the most negative sentiment, 0 represented neutrality, and 1 reflected the most positive sentiment. As we delved into the results, we made an intriguing observation. Lyrics classified as neutral, such as can't remember or to be double-crossed, appeared negative when considered within the context of the entire verse. For instance, in the song Evermore, the sentiment analysis output was slightly negative with a compound score of -0.11. This experience taught us a valuable lesson in sentiment analysis. Sometimes, analyzing at the sentence level provides insights, while other times, it's essential to look at the body of text as a whole. Determining the most appropriate approach depends on your specific use case. Based on our observations and the desire to capture the overall sentiment of each song, we decided to shift our analysis to the song level. Analyzing at the song level allows us to capture the broader emotional landscape of Taylor Swift's compositions, taking into account the collective sentiments conveyed throughout the entire song. Now let's understand the analysis process of concatenating lyrics and running sentiment analysis at the song level. Now, we'll explore how we can combine the power of data manipulation and sentiment analysis to analyze the entire song text. To begin, we will harness the capabilities of Alteryx Designer's Summarize tool. This tool allows us to concatenate the lyrics for each song, bringing them together as a cohesive body of text. By joining the lyrics into a single field per song, we create a comprehensive representation of the entire song's lyrical content, enabling a holistic analysis of its sentiment. With the combined song text at our disposal, we will leverage the sentiment analysis tool once again. This time, we will feed the entire song's field through the tool to obtain the compound sentiment scores. The sentiment analysis output provides us with an insightful view into the compound sentiment scores of each song. This score encapsulates the overall emotional tone of the entire composition. Let's take a closer look at an example. By concatenating the lyrics of a song and running it through the sentiment analysis tool, we will obtain a compound sentiment score that captures the prevailing emotional sentiment expressed throughout the entire composition. Analyzing at the song level allows us to capture the broader emotional landscape of Taylor Swift's compositions, enabling us to comprehend the overall sentiment and emotional journey portrayed in each song. Now, we'll delve deeper into the sentiment analysis, results obtained at both the song and album levels, ranking Taylor Swift's albums based on their sentiment scores. Let's begin by examining the summary statistics obtained from the line-by-line sentiment analysis, which were then aggregated at the album level. The sentiment scores ranged from .00032, essentially neutral, to .082, still within a relatively neutral range. However, when we shifted our analysis to the song level and aggregated the sentiment scores at the album level, we observed a broader range. The sentiment scores ranged from 0.13 to 0.71, encompassing a wider spectrum of the possible sentiment values. Now, let's satisfy our curiosity and explore the ranking of Taylor Swift's full albums, from the most positive to the most negative, based on their sentiment scores. According to the sentiment analysis results, the most positive albums are Lover, Fearless, Red, and 1989. These albums exude an overall upbeat and positive tone, resonating with Taylor Swift's signature style. Reputation, although leaning towards a more angry tone, does not entirely fall into the negative spectrum. On the other hand, the last two albums, Folklore and Evermore, exhibit a melancholic and contemplative vibe throughout, characterized by acoustic and slower melodies. Taylor Swift's songs often contain poetic elements, figures of speech, double entendres, and other language subtleties. Despite these complexities, the sentiment analysis tools demonstrated their power by accurately capturing the emotions embedded within her lyrics. A hypothesis for the accurate sentiment scores is that the sentiment analysis tool, coupled with Taylor Swift's ample number of songs per album and consistent thematic approach, mitigates minor errors in language detection when aggregating scores for the entire album. Now let's discuss the notable song-level outliers in the sentiment analysis results, including Shake It Off, Sad, Beautiful, Tragic, and This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things. Now we'll delve into some intriguing outliers that's discovered during the song-level sentiment analysis. One notable outlier is Taylor Swift's hit song, Shake It Off. Surprisingly, the sentiment analysis classified it with a score of -0.999, indicating the most negative sentiment. This may seem puzzling, as the song is known for its upbeat and pop-Y composition, encouraging listeners to shake off negativity. However, when we examine the lyrics, we notice that Taylor sings about facing criticism and hate from others, responding with a dismissive attitude of shaking it off. Although the composition sets a lively and dance-worthy tone, the sentiment analysis tool focuses solely on the lyrics, which contain negativity, leading to the negative sentiment score. Another intriguing outlier is the song Sad, Beautiful, Tragic, which obtained a surprisingly positive sentiment score of 0.997. The title and tone of the song may suggest a melancholic sentiment, but a closer examination of the lyrics reveals a mix of positive and negative emotions. The chorus features the repetition of the phrase "What a sad, beautiful, tragic love there," which combines both positive and negative descriptors. Additionally, there are strictly positive lines, such as "We had a beautiful magic love there." The sentiment analysis algorithm may have been swayed by the frequent use of words like beautiful, love, magic, and dreams throughout the song, resulting in high positive sentiment score. Lastly, we come across an interesting case with the song This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things. The sentiment analysis tool classified it as positive. Now let's showcase all the data visuals, including word clouds and an interactive chart, to explore the sentiment analysis results for Taylor Swift's albums. We'll now dive into some exciting visualizations that shed light on the sentiment of her albums. To begin, let's create a word cloud for the most positive album, Lover. By using the text pre-processing tool and filtering the data, we narrow down our focus. Then we incorporate a music note image as the mask to add a customized shape to our word cloud. With the word cloud tool, we can customize the color scheme and mask image to create an appealing visual representation. We can look at the resulting word cloud, showcasing the most commonly used words in the Lover album, providing insights into its positive sentiment. As we can see, the word cloud helps us validate the data by highlighting the prominent words used in the album, giving us a glimpse into why it was classified with positive sentiment. Now, let's shift our focus to the most negative album, Evermore. Using the same process as before, we filter the data and choose a different color scheme for variety, and we can observe the resulting word cloud. This word cloud provides insight into the sentiment scores of the Evermore album, showcasing the commonly used words. However, it's important to note that word clouds remove the context, and while visually appealing, they may not be the most informative representation for song lyrics data. Lastly, let's explore how Taylor's average album sentiment has changed over time using an interactive chart. By utilizing the interactive chart tool, we can analyze the trends in her sentiment scores. The chart reveals a decline in Taylor's average album sentiment over time, indicating a shift towards less positive songs. It's fascinating to observe how the sentiment trends align with the events and experiences Taylor went through, even reflecting the impact of the challenging year 2020. And that brings us to the end of our journey exploring Taylor Swift's sentiment analysis using data mining tools. We've seen how powerful and accurate these tools can be with just a little configuration. Now, it's time to put the results to the test. Based on the sentiment analysis results, we have curated playlists accordingly. The top 20 most positive and negative songs. We can listen and see how the sentiment analysis tool performed in capturing the emotions conveyed by Taylor Swift's lyrics. These playlists offer a unique opportunity to experience the range of sentiments expressed in Taylor Swift's music and compare them to the sentiment analysis results we've explored throughout this journey. We can see that the sentiment analysis tool has impressively detected the emotional nuances in her songs. It showcases the power of data mining and its ability to extract valuable insights from vast amounts of text data. Thank you for joining on this data-driven exploration of Taylor Swift's music. You can also check the playlists and see how well the sentiment analysis tool captured the essence of each song using Alteryx Designer. Inquire about our complete Marketing Accelerators bundles. Follow us and like us on LinkedIn and visit our Marketing Accelerator page, www.fugetroncorp.com/marketing-accelerator. Thank you and see you soon for a live demo.